how does it feel coming back to XIMB after so many years?
Well, what should I say? In fact, in the backdrop, I'm seeing some couple of new buildings, and when we were there, I think our classrooms were up to just behind this. Fantastic, though. I've been coming here. I think I was teaching the course last semester. It is definitely a lot of work. The kind of work that you guys have done is fantastic. It fills our heart with a lot of joy. Not just mine, but all that of idea. And you really feel that whatever you've achieved in life, this place is a lot to give you, and it has actually a lot of interest to be.
Sir, it has been a long journey from Avalon Consulting to iGATE. So, how did you manage to adapt to the different cultural differences among these firms?
Yeah, I mean, my journey started getting exposed to cultural complexity started even before that. When I went to my engineering, and that was in Kerala, that was a completely different cultural context, right? And I knew when I have done my MBA program, culture and cultural context and business environment would change, and therefore you need to adapt. So I always took that as a challenge, and I felt that if I need to perform and if I have to go up, you have to contextualize yourself with the culture. And so I took it as one step at a time, but I continued to be passionate. So that was it.
So, like you just said, XIMB had a role to play in your career. So, if you could elaborate on what were the key learnings that you took from this place which helped in your career?
I think a lot. Firstly, those days in our times, of course, you guys choose your professions. But nowadays, in our times, professions are few. So, my parents would say, you have to be engineering. So I did my engineering, I did pretty well, and then, but though I joined an engineering firm, I was doing steel mating, I never kind of enjoyed that, right? But when I came down to the business school and I got my first lessons in accounts, to accounting and cost management accounting and operations management, of course, that I was, I think, conversant with engineering. So I think that is where I found my stronghold, and so my entire grounding and my entire career has come from my management education. And more importantly, what I would say is XIMB gave me all those fundamentals and the first principles, and which has helped me to grow in my career. Because whenever there has been a challenge or any interview that I have faced, even when I was hired by Fanish as a director in iGATE, even then, if a question comes out which you at that point in time don't have an answer, go to first principles. I think I got my first principles.
Sir, in this VUCA world, organizations need to keep changing to the changing environment. So, how do you think an organization should keep pace with the environment?
I think you would also be studying this in operation theory, right? The business environment also in strategy course, the business environment constantly changes. And earlier when we were studying strategy, a firm would design its strategy for a period of 7 years or 5 to 7 years. But today I think a strategy is for a period of 2 to 3 years, not beyond that. Because as you said rightly, VUCA. So since the environment is so very dynamic, if a firm intends to be a firm and not die down, it has to be adaptive. There is no other go. So you either adapt or you choose to perish. So what a firm should do? A firm should constantly differentiate or die, like Rise and Trout have talked about. I think you guys must have read a book on Rise and Trout. So you have to adapt to perish. So constantly you need to innovate, constantly you need to find dimensions. Whether you change your product categories, you add service lines, you move away from product into services, you differentiate the service lines, you add businesses, strategic business units, which could be organic, inorganic. So constantly you need to keep a firm grip on the environment, see the concepts where the environment is changing and growing, and accordingly the firm has to grow.
Yeah. We need to innovate and adapt.
Constantly, yeah.
So we're talking a lot about data. In this data obsessed world, how much of do you think intuition is important for a consultant?
See, a lot of consulting is intuition. There are certain golden rules of consulting. So every consultant who gets trained in strategy consulting, that does that. So rule of thumb, 80-20, which is Pareto's principle you may have read about. So rule of thumb, what does the rule of thumb say? So for example, if I ask you that, okay, tell me, so you go for a consulting pitch and you're talking to say a salt manufacturer, say Tata Chemicals. So Tata Chemicals says, you know what, our market share is stagnant, the market is not growing, people are reducing salt consumption because of health issues, etc. So what do you say? I mean, how do I grow? So now I've gone there for a meeting with Tata Chemicals, and he's talking about salt market, and you have had no idea about salt market. Rule of thumb: you have to estimate the salt market in salt size. So assume, hypothetically speaking, you immediately do calculations. India's population is this much, average salt consumption is this much, so this into this is this much, GDP growth is this much. So therefore, you say that okay, fine. If I look at the GDP growth rate, salt market is this much, it is going to go this much. However, if I look at the number of people who are coming under the range of blood pressure, so if I look at the last stats which I read about, say, 15 crore of the Indian population is suffering from BP, so they advise lesser salt consumption. So salt consumption becomes half. Reduction is marketed as this. So that is how.
Sir, any advice you'd like to give to our present students here at XIMB?
I think I mean, my answer is already there in the first few questions, right? I said the first principles. I think what has helped me in my life is first principles. Reading, yeah. You have to have a grasp on the subjects. I also believe that people talk about specializations. I have a slightly contrary view to that. Management education is holistic. You can't be a consultant unless you understand economics and you understand finance. I don't think you can be a management professional unless you understand economics and understand finance. It doesn't matter whether you specialize in IT or marketing or sales. You need to know these subjects. However, if you want to be a marketing guy, then naturally you need to study services marketing, brand management, B2B, and so on and so forth. So, what is my advice? First principles, fundamentals, building on reading habit, which is slowly dying down. So, you have to read. You have to read more books. You need to be conversant with the thought leaders. What latest, what thinkers are talking about in international peace schools. So that is what is going to lead the way for. That's what I think. Yeah.
So any suggestions or feedback for how to make the student alumni connect strong?
Okay, I think I think the alumni is the students and the institute, of course, is doing a great job. But of course, there's always a room for improvement. On my behalf, I would say I have not been able to do much as an alumni, and of course, because last 4-5 years I was busy with my own PhD program. So therefore, but before that, though, I could do whatever limited. It is both ways. From a student side, I believe the student should be more focused effort. I think would be required because we don't have a well-oiled engine in place so that it is running on its own. You just refuel it and it runs. We do not have, I think, on my part, and therefore it may need a bit of more effort, a bit of more focused effort, a bit more of dedication, and I think that would be required to set up a well-oiled machine in place, and then once it starts rolling, if there is momentum, like other established schools in India and abroad.
Thank you so much. That was it.
My pleasure. Yeah. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Thanks.